Hello there. The EU Commission, it seems, can't even be bothered to turn up to listen to the UK Prime Minister's speech. It is being reported that the EU Commission will not be attending Theresa May's speech in Florence tomorrow. Although she will be delivering her talk from the geographical heart of Europe, an EU Commission spokesman said that they would not be in attendance on Friday. "We will follow it closely and with great interest from Brussels," they said, in order to save European taxpayers' money. Now that's the first I've heard of the Commission making any attempt to cut back on expenses. They usually charter special aeroplanes to jet off everywhere. So saving money on expenses will not be the real reason. No, the real reason will be because they've heard she won't be turning up to deposit the contents of the UK Treasury as well as our future tax revenues into their ample laps so they can continue to fund their lavish expenses and expansion plans at our expense. We're also hearing that they are looking for about £9.5 billion from us just for pension contributions alone. As I've said before, the UK should agree to take the future EU pension payments for UK staff onto the books of the Treasury and leave the EU to pay their own. Also, bear in mind that when the UK leaves, the EU will have at a minimum 1 fewer commissioner and 73 fewer MEPs to service. Therefore, they should already have been sorting out a reduction in staffing, etc. to mirror that, just like a company would in order to save money. In this case, taxpayers' money. I wonder if they've done that. And now we learn that the EU chief Brexit negotiator, Michel Barnier, actually has no mandate to negotiate any trade deal until a so-called UK divorce bill is agreed. The CEO of the City UK, Miles Chellick, told the Today programme that Mr Barnier's hands were tied. He claimed that he had been told directly that until the divorce settlement was agreed, nothing else would move. But once agreed, then a deal would be forthcoming in half an hour. We therefore need to do what someone who ought to know what they're on about is urging Mrs May to do. Walk away now. The former governor of the Bank of England, Mervyn King, is saying that, as far as he is concerned, we're wasting our time. Speaking to Bloomberg, he said, "Lord Lawson, the former Chancellor of the Exchequer, made a very strong point yesterday when he said that all this talk about a deal and negotiation is really beside the point. When I go to the continent, what I find is people say, 'Well, what negotiation? You've decided to leave, you must accept the consequences.' I think that's right. I think that the idea of sitting down and having a long, complex negotiation is one which the UK has absolutely no control. So the UK has to be ready to leave and trade on WTO arrangements as the US does, as China does, rather than pretend that somehow there is a magic sundown and at the end of the rainbow we're going to get down there and find some splendid deal. The European Union is a political construct and they have political objectives. The UK has never shared those political objectives, and I think the idea that we're going to get soft treatment from the rest of the EU is false. We made our decision, we have to learn to stick with it. And no one can say that Lord King doesn't know his stuff. So there's a bit of a roundup for you. Please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.